Good morning. It's me, Bob, from OddsJam. OddsJam.com, the premier odds comparison company with morning coffee and sports talk. Yeah, I'm here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The OddsJam Player Prop mobile app. The link is below. Click it. It's for iPhone, iPad, and Mac computers. And the Discord link below for those paid picks. Go there. That's where it's at, man. Click the links below for the best sports books in your state. And the OddsJam Partner Program link is there too. Share that with your friends. Get 20% of all revenue generated from that link. Live chat is available. Like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know what? There's a form below in the description. You can get a personal one-on-one tutorial on how to make $2,500 per month sports betting. Also, there's a Calendly link for Mike, one for me. If you want to talk to us one-on-one, set up that appointment now. Also, TikTok, OddsJam_nuts. We went over 8,000. Now we're heading towards $9 grand. Let's get there. Let's make it happen. Let's do it now, as OddsJam Grandpa says. Also, Mike at OddsJam.com or Bob at OddsJam.com. You can email us. Yeah, we're excited. Pierre Chevalier is here with the music. He says, let's go. And Stephen Rivera's here. Morning, Stephen. Let's do it. Let's do it. The OddsJam morning coffee picks are 57, 56, and 1, guys. I blame myself for yesterday. The two picks that came out of the chat were 2-0. My two picks were 0-2. So we finished 2-2 yesterday. But I've got to get it going. So, throw your picks out there early enough in the chat. In the meantime, let's drink some coffee together here on a Tuesday morning. Cheers to you guys. Have a great day. It's all about having a great, great, great day. Corenzo Lanier is here. Europe. Whatever that means. All right. Be working on picks for today. Do we take the Dodgers minus 1.5 again today? Do we take do we take the Reds again? Miami is really reeling. They cost me money last night. Do we take the Mets minus 1.5 today? Do we take the Cardinals minus 1.5 today? Lots of things happening, folks. Lots of things happening in the world of baseball right now. Trade deadline today. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? All right. We're going to do the recap. Let's check out what happened yesterday. But before we do, get to a few more comments. Brewers minus 1.5, says Steven. Mets minus 1.5. And Cards. Steven, we're both on the same wavelength. Could we be on? Could it happen? I'm in on it. We're going to look at them here in a bit after I do the recap. How's that sound? All right. Let's do it. The Reds beat the Marlins 3-1. Hunter Green won for the first time in 2 months. Mets 7. Nationals 3. Soto homers. Possibly a swan song. Is he leaving? Alonso and Lindor both homered. Yankees 7, Mariners 2. Aaron Judge hit his major league leading 43rd home run. Guardians 6, Diamondbacks 5. Twins beat the Tigers 5-3. This was going so well. So well. Looking good. And even had the Tigers with a 3-2 lead in the 10th. And they blew it. Urshela hits a 2-run homer in the 10th. Red Sox beat the Astros 3-2. Jarren Duran's home run and 3 RBIs power the Red Sox past the Astros. Orioles 7, Rangers 2. They traded Mancini and then beat the Rangers. Cedric Mullins homered. Royals 2, White Sox 1. Perez and Merrifield homer. Padres 4, Rockies 1. Glad I did not bet on the Rockies. Profar homers. And the Dodgers 8, Giants 2. Turner, Muncy powered the Dodgers, and Trey Turner homered to extend his hitting streak to 19 games. How in the heck did the Dodgers last year pull off Trey Turner and Scherzer all in the same trade is beyond me. That does it for the recap. All right. Little coffee, little cheers to y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Judge for Dinger Tuesday. How can you not? That is true. Burns over 8.5 Ks, big time K victims. All right. Let's go and look at some of Steven's recommendations here and my recommendations. Brewers, Mets, and Cardinals all -1.5. Let me share my screen very quickly here. And let's go to sports up here. Click MLB. And let's see. Brewers against the Pirates. Brewers -1.5. Let's look at the line. And let's put this in a parlay while we're at it. -1.5 is -145 on DraftKings and BetMGM. We'll put that in there as one of our morning coffee bets. We'll add that into the parlay. That little $sign there, you click that and it goes up here and that changes to purple. Back over here to MLB. One more time. We said Mets -1.5. Let's look at what that line looks like. -165 is the best we can get it at, but you know what? We're going to add it to the bet tracker. We're going to add it to the parlay builder, and let's take a look at the parlay builder right now with those two picks. We're at +164 right now. All right. We're not done yet. Let's add the Cardinals pick into this. Cardinals -1.5 against the Cubs. Whoops. All right. Run line. Cardinals -1.5 is +125. All these have decent value. That's on points bet. Let's add that to the bet tracker. Those are morning coffee picks right there. And let's add that to the parlay. And now let's see what the parlay number is. And it's +486 on Caesars. So, as you can see, that is actually equaling the OddsJam perfect line for that parlay. And you can go to Caesars, bet it now. Click on that. It'll take you to Caesars, log in, and play each one of those legs, or points bet after that. Lesser odds, but whatever you have your money in, you can do that. That is the parlay builder, which I love the parlay builder. And we've added it to the website, and it makes a lot of sense. And we're going to go here to the bet tracker real quick. We're going to change all of these to morning coffee pick. And morning coffee pick. Cardinals minus 1.5. Mets minus 1.5. Brewers minus 1.5. There's our morning coffee picks right there. We got 3 of them out there. Good deal. All right. Prof, fish today. I wanted to fish last night, Prof. Real deal prime. My 2-year-old twins are running around like future Hall of Famers. Hashtag track. All right, real deal. The Padres are really good. Manny Machado, Tatis Jr. coming back. Musgrove, Profar. Imagine if they pick up Soto. I know. I don't want to hear that. I want the Cardinals to get it. Morning, gentlemen. Morning, Jacob. Good to see you. Like Mariners versus Yankees and Cards versus Cubs for YRFIs and 2+ hits in the first. FD bet. Okay. All right. You got that. You got that. All right. In the meantime, let's drink a little bit of coffee. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Cheers to y'all. Cheers to y'all. Yes. All right, let's rock it out. And let's go and look at what kind of value on positive EV there is today. What do we think looks good? As morning coffee crew marches on. All right, let's go to the positive EV page. And sometimes you got to wait for it to load up. There it is. It's loaded. Let us go and check our filters. We are in the main and alternate market, and we've got today as the date range, and the market width is 0 to 25. Let's refresh. And here we got Kyle Edmund on the money line. Guys, the tennis has been hitting lately. Had 2 more wins yesterday. I've got another one that I put out today from last night's early betting show. 22-cent market width. It's plus 200. You know, I'm willing to sprinkle a half a unit on it. And that's what I've been going with these tennis bets, but now I'm kicking myself in the butt for not putting full units on some of them. All right. Missed this bet last night. Rockies over 1.5 in the first half. Now the team total is over 2.5 for the whole game. 18-cent market width. I'm jumping on it. Minus 123 in the OddsJam perfect line. Minus 113 when you take the juice out, the no vig fair odds. Minus 110 on BetMGM. And as I go down here, let's look at what we've got for plays in WNBA. We've got the Liberty minus 3.5 versus the Sparks. I can see that happening. 17-cent market width. I like that play. Let's hit it. It's on BetMGM at minus 110. The Connecticut Sun and the Phoenix Mercury over 83.5 first half total points. Boy, I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to leave that alone. I'm definitely leaving the Mercury plus 10.5 alone. Mets and Nationals over in total runs. That would have hit last night. First half total runs, don't like that. Yankees over 2.5 first half team total. There's a YRFI between the Blue Jays and the Rays. Rays first half team total over 1.5. Blue Jays on the run line minus 1.5. Let's add that. And let us put that into the bet tracker. And in the meantime, more tennis plays and more tennis plays. And Angels and Athletics over 7 total runs. Let's hit that one too. All right. Very quickly, I'm going to change up the filters here. And the market is now going to change to player props only as I click out of main and alternate. And the market width is going to go 0 to 40. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. We've got Renfroe and McCutchen over 1.5 player bases. Austin Riley over 1.5 player bases. 30-cent market width, minus 120 on the perfect line, minus 104 when you take the juice out, plus 100 on FanDuel. Let's hit that one for a half a unit. And Christian Javier over 17.5 player outs. That would mean that he has to make it through 6 innings. Let's do it for another half unit. All right. Now let's take a look at the bet tracker. And then we'll go and check out what's going on in the chat. All right. Let's go down here. We started it off. These are our morning coffee picks with the Brewers. Minus 1.5, BetMGM. Minus 145. Mets, minus 165. Minus 1.5 on BetMGM. Cardinals, minus 1.5. Points bet, plus 125. Kyle Edmund, plus 200 on the money line against Dan Evans in tennis. Rockies, over 2.5 team total, minus 110 on BetMGM. New York Liberty, minus 3.5 point spread, minus 110 against the Sparks on BetMGM. Toronto Blue Jays, minus 1.5, plus 143 on Caesars. Over 7, Athletics and Angels, minus 120 on BetMGM. And Austin Riley, over 1.5 player bases, plus 100 on FanDuel. Christian Javier, over 17.5 player outs, plus 120 on DraftKings. Here is my bet tracker. The bet tracker's free, folks. You got to check it out. $27.69 in total profit, $270 in pending bets, 8% ROI, return on investment. I'm over 50%. I'm at 51%, beating the closing line value, and there's profit over time. By sportsbook, by sport, and by bet type. Positive EV being the number one generator of profit. All right. There is the bet tracker, positive EV page. Everything that's going on. Time for some coffee, baby. Cheers. That OddsJam coffee cup, go to contact at oddsjam.com. All right, so here's what's coming up. I will do a positive EV show here later on, and then Mike and I will be doing Dinger Tuesday. All right, Prof says he has his model has Miami money line minus 146.62. So it's showing value at the current price around minus 130. Model also has Miami run line plus 136. So at plus 160 or so, the run line also shows value for me at least. Okay, Prof. I'm just ticked off that Miami screwed my my parlay yesterday. I had it. It was there for the taking. And I'm also upset with the Tigers that they did not hang on last night. All right, folks, that is morning coffee. You know what we got? We got 3 minus 1.5 run lines. Milwaukee, the New York Mets, and the St. Louis Cardinals, all minus 1.5. Let's bet them. Let's do it. Let's make some money. I'll be back with a positive EV show. Yep, this morning I will be back with Dinger Tuesday with me and Mike later on this morning. Let's do it. Let's roll. Let's get it today. Get it. Real deal prime. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you later on.